Hello fellow modelers, Bruce here. Today we're going to take a look at another little loco from my collection. This time it's this B&O tea kettle, tank engine 040. That was imported from Japan, made in Japan, imported by the Silvine Line out of Pennsylvania. And let's take a look at what's inside here in a minute. Still has the paperwork and the guarantee, lifetime guarantee. And I notice that the address does not have a zip code. And from what I could tell online, the best guess from people that were responding is that this was imported in the very early 1960s. The box itself, actually fairly impressive. Actually has a velvet coating on the cardboard, and the loco is heavy. I weighed it, and compared to a Varney Little Joe, it's about 10% heavier than the Varney Little Joe. So it's coming in at a little over 10 ounces. No coupler on the front. It does have a headlight. Looks to be in very good shape. Has a horn hook coupler on the rear. So I think what we'll do is first bring it over to the layout, see if and how it runs, and then decide what we're going to do with it. Talk to you then. Okay, here we have it on the tracks, and I'll give it a little bit of juice, see what happens. Off it goes. I actually went through that turnout fairly well. Bring it in reverse and okay, certainly running rougher in reverse than in forward. Give it a little head start before that turnout and see what happens. Alrighty, so I think what I'm going to do is first just clean the wheels and see how it runs after that, and then decide if I want to dig in and clean the motor out. I doubt this thing has very much running time on it, but we'll see. So clean the wheels, test it again. Talk to you then. Okay, I'm almost done with the Dremel tool. Again, a brass wire brush in there, and the safety glass is on, and I have pretty much advanced these wheels with an 9-volt battery all the way around, so that I'm sure that I've gotten good coverage on those wheels. I see some of the screws that are holding the drive rods in place seem to be out further than others. So I'm just going to take a screwdriver a minute and just test to make sure that they are not too loose, and I don't want these falling out. That one's tight. Looked a little loose, but let's see, I need to advance it a little bit. And then we'll go back to the track and test it again. Alright. I can see this one better. That's tight. I think they're okay. I think I've had on other locos those things fall out at inopportune times. So, going to go back to the track now and try it out. See you then. Alrighty, have it set back up on the track, and I have attached that Peabody hopper car that you've seen before. That's my coupler transition car. It has a horn hook on one side and then a KD on the other. So right now this tea kettle has a horn hook coupler on it. By the way, I just want to mention that this is an all metal, it might be brass for all I know, Locomotive. Not to be confused with Lifelike's tea kettle, which was kind of a copy of this that was plastic and it did not have a good reputation. But alrighty, let's see if this runs nicely now. Trying to just show you it creeping along, because some little 040s don't creep so well. It runs better in reverse now than it did before I cleaned the wheels. And I'll just zoom out so I can give it a longer run and you can see it. And bring it back. It's noisier in reverse, but all right, I think I'm going to leave this alone. I'm not going to take it apart right now. I mean, long term, other than just kind of an oddball that I picked up along the way, it's not something that you're going to be using in operation. But once in a while, bring it out, let it run around, and keep it in the original box, and at some point probably sell it. Alrighty, that's it for the little Silvine Line all-metal tea kettle made in Japan back in the late 50s, early 60s. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, just give it a thumbs up, please. And if you're not done so already, then why not subscribe to the channel? Alrighty, talk to you again soon.